Lieutenant Wayne Madsen at the National Press Club in Washington, D.C., speaking on his entry in patriotsquestion911.org. Wayne is a D.C.-based investigative journalist and syndicated columnist published in the Village Voice, Progressive, and other magazines. His columns have appeared in the Miami Herald, the Houston Chronicle, Philadelphia Inquirer, and other newspapers. He's been interviewed on C-SPAN, ABC, CBS, NBC, PBS, CNN, BBC, Fox, Al Jazeera. He's been interviewed by Bill O'Reilly and Sean Hannity. He's been interviewed by Russia Today, Press TV, and InfoWars. He testified before the U.S. House of Representatives and other government agencies. He was a U.S. Navy lieutenant, computer security expert, and worked at the National Security Agency. He's the author of a number of books, including the Handbook of Personal Data Protection. He's a member of the Society of Professional Journalists and the National Press Club. He publishes the Wayne Madsen Report, news from inside the Washington Beltway. All these activities have made Wayne a very sought-after guest for news shows. At the National Press Club in Washington, D.C. on April 3, 2013, Wayne spoke to a local group of activists about his investigation into the very suspicious murder of 9/11 Truth author Philip Marshall and his children. Wayne is listed in patriotsquestion911.org, along with hundreds of experts from various fields. But did he really agree to be on this list? Let's find out.
There's some people who claim that you're in the Patriots for Question 9/11 Truth, and you're aware of that you're on the Patriots Question 9/11. Do you agree with the statements that are on there? Have you seen that website?
Yeah, I mean, most of the people who came to me after 9/11 to tell me it wasn't the way that it was being reported were from the intelligence community. I mean, I'm talking about every agency and senior people.
Yeah.
No, I'm not talking about sergeants staying at line. I'm talking about branch chiefs at NSA working in SIGINT division. People who are senior analysts at CIA and Defense Intelligence Agency.
Very good.
And NGOs. And a few of those other outlets.
So there are people who question the official story.
And I mean, it's astounding how many people came forward. They verified my doubts what the story was.
Do you think it's possible that a controlled demolition was involved with the World Trade Center?
Yeah, I think when you look at the audio, the eyewitness reports, and any of these people would say laser beams and I think that can be discounted because I having spoken to people who worked at the Trade Center, they wired the place up ironically for wireless. So there's all kinds of stuff being moved in there.
Yeah, they had asbestos removal and fire group proof upgrading and the largest elevator modernization project in history.
Right.
So plenty of plus they were making wireless.
There also were
billions of dollars and
floors.
Yeah, Kevin Ryan's work has been very good about Marsh McLennan and oh great. There's my wife.
One was a Yemeni export agency, which wasn't really a Yemeni export agency. It's run by a country in the Middle East, but not Yemen.
I think they had also the idea, but sure.
Thank you for that.
And then, of course, the Israeli shipping companies.
They shipped out weeks before, broke their lease.
Paid the fine, and moved to Norfolk.
Well, that should satisfy anybody who
and that's Shaw Eisenberg's company. Shaw Eisenberg was Batar. Batar was the first intelligence agency for the Jewish agency in Palestine. They were actually trained by the Japanese Imperial high command.
Oh,
Because they
okay.
were based in Shanghai.
Guy, the rabbit hole gets deeper and deeper. One thing I found about 9/11: the more you know, the more there is to know.
Well, that's not appropriate.
Well, thank you.
You know enough to know what it is.
Yeah.
The weight of evidence is not going to prevail here. That's not what's standing in the way of a legal consciousness.
Yeah.
It's not weight of evidence. It's something else entirely. It's power relations, control of information.
And the public waking up.
It's got nothing. We can collect evidence, from today until tomorrow, and it all conforms to what it was, what we know it is. Sorry, Wayne.
Well, thank you. Thank you, Wayne. Thank you for that. I think the two most powerful lists are the architects and engineers for 9/11 Truth, which is up to 1,820 now. And there's a goal to have 2,000 by the conference this summer.
I did find out Marshall, at least in the beginning, was participated in the pilots for 9/11 Truth.
Oh, very good.
Now, he wasn't, virtually, I think he ran a list. He ran a list and sent his stuff out.
Well, the other question, Alan Miller has put together a website, Patriots Question 9/11, and some have accused Alan of just going to the web and just taking any pictures, including yours, and putting them on there without your knowledge.
I think I remember it was years ago. Somebody did call me or send me an email. I don't know who it was. I forget. And I said, I really, good luck. I don't care. I never bought the official story. I still don't buy it. And I think most people in the United States don't buy that story. They don't buy what happened 50 years ago, that other fake story about Kennedy.
Right.
Wayne, you would agree with me that it's insufficient at this point to say we don't believe in the official account. We do have to get to the point finally where we say what actually happened. We've investigated it well enough.
Yeah, we know what
it is.
Right.
That is the point of it after all. Of course the official, it's too late for that. All right, Wayne.
Great.
I mean, the FBI is always indicting people or criminal conspiracy, but you can't say to the FBI, well, you might as well believe in flying saucers. Because they're not going to accept that charge, but they can use the charge against charges that they...
Does everybody forget?
Wayne, this is the site I'm talking about, Patriots Question 9/11.
Okay.
20 years ago, before they reorganized the concentrated
Scroll down to find your entry. This is just to verify to people when they have cognitive dissonance, they grasp at straws to find any reason to say, oh, these are just names. They don't really question the official story, and it has General Albert Stubblebine and Dr. Robert Bowman and other patriots who question 9/11. Okay. All right. Well, thank you for confirming that.
Yeah.